Oops, made a mistake. The market rally isn't over, and Bitcoin makes a turnaround at the end of the day and gets higher on the day. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. It's Bubba's Daily Update, and as I warned yesterday, I said key reversal or no key reversal, not one is held in the last, whatever number it is, okay? And here we are, boom, like a horse pulling out in the stretch and continuing to rally. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, especially when you tie it to the VIX and volatility. Volatility is near flat on the day. It doesn't make sense logically, but again, we're starting to see some movement, and maybe we're going to get at least some two-way trade. Now, there wasn't a heck of a lot today, except there was some in the NASDAQ, but at the end, markets are flying. And there you go. And there you have it. The big key reversal day, done, over, kaput. In the meantime, the Dow was up a monster again. I mean, look at Boeing. Here's a stock that should be moving, that used to move 50 cents, 60 cents a day, up $12, $13 today. Okay, 3 and 4 and 5 and 10% moves in stocks like that. That is total lunacy. Look, bottom line, this is a bubble. It'll pop like all others. The only question is how much air can they pump in this bubble? But when you've got mojos talking about on TV that this is the quickest 1,000-point move in history, well, golly gee, I mean, it's only a 4% move from 25,000 to 26,000. Not like we're talking about a big move. Let's talk about some real movement. You want to talk about some big moves? Then you've got, the Fed talking about, how smart that they have street smart economists. I'd like to know where. Show me one street smart economist that has any clue of what it's like to have to fight for your money. I don't know any of them, and I'd like to challenge one to a debate on street smarts, not on book smarts. So in the meantime, here we are. Markets are up. NASDAQ, Dow, transports, Russell. It doesn't matter. They're going to the moon. We had oil stuck in mud, that black mud. Gold very subdued on the day. Bonds up and down. But at the end of it, we're really just watching the indexes as the balloon continues to pull up with air. And, look, again, I'm not telling you when it's going to stop, because I wish I knew. I would tell you, I promise. But in the meantime, who knows? Okay, tried to short a couple times a day. Shoom, not even a chance. Okay, they come right to you. The Dow drops 10 points and boom, up 50. In the meantime, Bitcoin did have was under huge pressure. Once again, under 10,000, turned around, got back over 10,000. So we'll see. Ethereum was under pressure. The whole space was under pressure, which makes sense, okay? Again, remember one thing as well. As the market flows back into equities, okay, it does have to come from somewhere usually. But we did see some interesting moves in the grain markets. Corn and wheat, higher on the day, nicely. Soybeans, came back though. That would be something to be happy about it. They did rally back late, but still not very exciting. Live cattle up, lock limit up, as we talked about yesterday. It was a look to be a buy. Feeder cattle up $2.50. No big deal. We look for this to continue to go higher. Hogs came off a little bit, but again, we're going to stay away from the hog market as it kind of churns in these ranges. But at the end of the day, now we've got another story to think about, right? You've got the government shutdown, which nobody cares. I wish they'd shut it down, but they're going to make another one of these deals for another 2 or 3 weeks. This is the biggest bunch of hogwash ever. Okay, this is right now the hatred you see outwardly. They're out in the back sitting having a bottle of scotch, figuring out how they're going to screw the American people and remove Trump at the same time. I mean, this is the problem. Trump is not one of those guys. He is trying to really do, I think, what's right. Like him or not, all you have to do is look at what's going on in this economy. Okay, so at the end of it, what we have here is a market that is just right now wants to go higher, and nothing we can do or say can stop it. You can pick Apple as a catalyst. However, Amazon was lower today, Facebook was lower today, and there are some stocks that are under pressure, but again, there are some that are just exploding. So our job is to either try to pinpoint a few that you want to trade, or wait for the big markets to give you the overall signal. But there's nothing really to really get crazy about here, because you've got every pundit and advisor and broker, they're drooling. Because what are they doing? They're counting their money because the networks love it because it's good for ratings. The brokers and advisors love it because it's good for commission. All right, when markets go down or they start showing some pressure, not so good for ratings, not so good for commission. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. Remember, we're not going to stop and get in front of this market. We're not going to try to pick the top. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to focus on where there might be some opportunities. I still think there's a great buying opportunity in the grain market. That would be what I'm looking for. I think that the oil market is a great sale, but it's a little bit tenuous because it does move pretty fast. And we're going to keep an eye on gold in the meantime. That's it for today's Bubba's Daily Update. Always great to serve you and be with you. Remember, check out my highschoolinvesting.com website, number one. Number two, look at it. Look at how good it is. Look at what we're trying to do for our youth. And then go to Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading, and make a little donation. I'll give you access to the site. It's like buying a program. Okay, check it out. Go work with it. Help me out, because we want to get in from 300. We want to really we'd like to get to 30,000 high schools. Okay, that's it. I financed it myself so far, but I'm looking for some help. I have had a number of help from many of you out there, and again, I thank you all for that. In the meantime, don't forget to get the Bubba Show every single day, 4 to 5 Eastern Time at LibertyTalk.fm. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.